Welcome to the New York PDC Safety Month. Week 1 is about hazard identification. Hazard identification is a method to identify hazards that could lead to injury, illness, property damage, or loss of material. When we classify hazards, we have 8 main hazard categories: chemical, configuration, environment, gravity, mechanical, physical exertion, release of energy, and people. The first step to hazard identification is recognizing those hazards, using our safety eye, and sharing and reporting the potential hazards we see. The first classification is physical exertion. This includes awkward positions, low lighting exposure, manual material handling or ergonomics, repetitive movements, and work-related stress. When we talk about ergonomics, we can't forget about excessive handling of heavy or irregular shaped parts, excessive bending or lifting, continuous reaching or twisting, and of course, our wrist positioning. Another classification is chemical hazards. And this can include chemicals that can cause burns, are corrosive, can cause fire or explosion. They may be flammable, they can be an irritant, they can be toxic, or they can be carcinogenic. And we can learn all of this from our SDSs. Environmental hazards. Environmental hazards can be a hazard to the atmosphere. It can be a foreign body in the eye. It can be noise, extreme temperatures, hot or cold. It can be dangerous to vegetation. It can be weather related or even wildlife. A configuration hazard in a warehouse or industrial environment refers to a safety risk caused by the physical layout, setup, or arrangement of equipment, materials, or structures. These hazards can increase the chance of accidents, injuries, or operational inefficiencies due to poor spatial organization or conflicting equipment placement. A mechanical hazard in a warehouse environment refers to a risk of injury or harm caused by moving machinery, parts, or equipment. This includes our powered equipment. These hazards typically involve contact with powered or manual mechanical systems that can cut, crush, entangle, or strike a person. Additional mechanical hazards can be struck by or grabbed by a moving object, the interrupted flow of material, such as returnables falling over, or the signal loss between equipment and personnel, like our dock operations. Release of energy hazards refers to the dangers posed when stored or accumulated energy is suddenly and uncontrollably released, potentially causing serious injuries or damage. Some examples here in the New York PDC is electric shock, loss of power, or pressurization over and under. Gravity hazards refer to the risk of injury from falling objects, people, or equipment due to gravitational force. These are common in warehouses because of vertical storage, elevated work areas, and the use of lifting equipment. People hazards most often come from lack of training or lack of knowledge. Most people come to work and want to do the best job that they can, and we recognize that. If you're unsure certain of something, please use stop, call, wait, or submit a safety concern. Our most significant tool we have with hazard identification is you, the team member. If you see a hazard, please report it. Remember, inspect your workspaces. If you see slippery floors or items on the floor, please have it addressed immediately. While we have many programs in place to identify hazards and address them, we can always use more. If you're interested in observing processes to identify unsafe practices, let us know. Maybe you can be a part of the next safety concentration or walkthrough. Some of the programs we use to identify hazards is our process risk assessments, our walkthroughs, and of course we have a JSA or job safety analysis. And please don't assume that everyone knows of a hazard. We're all human and sometimes we make mistakes and sometimes we don't see what others see. So if you see a hazard, please take the time to report it. And once again, how do you report hazards? You can tell your OL, you can tell any safety leader, you can fill out a safety concern, the Be Heard QR code, or if it's an imminent danger, please use Stop Call Wait. Gear up for the Toyota Safety Celebration Safe Habits Challenge. It's game time, and you're the MVP of safety. All month long, log your safe habits in the Startwell app to score points, make safety plays that matter, and get entered into a regional prize drawing. Bring your A game. Play smart, stay safe, win big. Game on! Safety starts at home. Today's the day to huddle up with your kids and talk safety. Use our coloring and activity pages too. Make safety fun and engaging, teach important habits through play, and start meaningful conversations because every safety champion starts at home.